If I told you that in 5 years, you will be the most successful, healthy, attractive male that you have ever been, what would you say to that? If I told you that from 5 years, from this point in time right now, you have changed your life, your family's life, and have moved mountains and done things that a man could only dream of, would you take the shortcut or would you stay the course? Your decision to this answer will make or break your entire life. Not just the next 5 years, not just the next few moments, but your entire life. And here's why. From the course of 18 to 25, those 7 to 8 years, because, depending on different individuals, it can start at 17. Those 7 to 8 years where you're navigating life, you're doing different things that you may have not done previously, you're going different places that you may have never been. But the most critical thing throughout this entire journey, right, is that in this domain of time, in this era of time, you have the most energy and possibility, because during this time, you can make the most mistakes that you'll ever be able to make in your life. You can waste the most time that you'll be able to waste in your life because you have that disposable income. We know time is energy. We know energy is currency. So therefore, your time right now is your income. This is why 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds look at young men and see themselves and look at you as a diamond. You ever actually been around someone who was like 2 to 3 times your age and they kind of gave you gems, words of wisdom, but at the same time they said, just don't do this. Just don't do that. Be cautious with this. Why do you think they say that? Do you think it's because they're actually preventing you from doing it? Or do you believe they're telling you this because in this current moment, they see the potential in you? See, the funny thing about time, right, is when you're in the moment, when you're waking up going to your 9 to 5, you don't see the work you're putting in. When you're working on your business for countless hours a day, you don't really see the work you're putting in. When you see you waking up early, you know what I'm saying? Like when you do different things, like you're eating healthy, all of these things from these years, from 18 to 25, right? Nobody gives a fuck about their life but you. You are the 1% male in this situation. If you're eating healthy, if you're very self-aware, if you're very intelligent, if you're very gifted, if you are very in sync, I want you to know that no matter what your bank account looks like right now, no matter what your physique looks like right now, no matter what you believe right now, you are the 1% male, bro. You can have a 4-pack at 19. You can have no girlfriend at 19. You could be saving your money and have a great credit score and be aligning your life to do nothing but exceed expectation and go up, bro. See, the sad thing about this is that everybody who is doing the same thing, which is about 85 to 90% of the population, is going to encourage you to do that because everybody else told them to. See, the reason why there's only a 1% of individuals that actually succeed with their businesses, that actually don't stop when they get that first sense of failure or disappointment, that don't let disappointments discourage them and stop them from living the life that they want to live, that don't let letdowns and breakups and all of these things and trials and tribulations that happen that are going to make a man a superior man, they don't let those things do anything but make them what they are supposed to already be. So when you're watching a video like this, bro, I need you to really understand that when you know you're going to be something, that belief is cemented because time is linear. And the reason why you can't go back to the past or go to the future is because it's a thought. The reason why people get stuck in the past is because they're stuck in psychosis and a time lapse because time doesn't exist. So what you're thinking of is past images, past things in your cerebral, past thought forms. But in this current moment, this is tangible. This phone is tangible. You are tangible in this current moment, which means that whatever you say and whatever you execute on is going to happen 100% of the time. The only thing that could discourage you and the only thing that could get in your way is you. So a lot of times people say that, oh, I didn't have a supportive family, or I'm going through a tough time, etc., etc., etc. More of the story, when it comes down, when it all falls down and when it circles back around, you are making the decision to let life defeat you. Whether if it's no support from your family, whether if it's you hustling all day at your job, whether if it's you promoting yourself and nobody's seeing it yet, whether if it's you having a clothing brand and nobody's seeing it yet, whether if it's you going out of town and networking and nobody really knowing who you are yet, I need you to know that the point of a direct deposit, the point of time, the point of compound movements is that right now you're not supposed to see the fruits of your labor. Right now, you're not supposed to be making that much money because you're in your development stage. Right now, you're not supposed to be doing the things that you want to do because you're still learning. So right now, at 21, you could be making a certain amount of money that's getting you by. You could be driving a specific car that's getting you where you need to be. You could have a circle of influence that's conducive to you getting better. This could be one person, this could be two people, but these people are helping you get better rather than you being around people that aren't, just to say you have a lot of friends. You being in the gym and working hard when nobody's watching, when nobody's clapping, when nobody's applauding, is doing you more service now because when you get the crazy jacked physique, when you are on a 1% scale, the most attractive male in the world, not just in the country, in the world, it's because of the work you put in throughout those years. When you're making 100K a month, 150K, 50K, 75K, 200K a month. And you're asking yourself now, why aren't you doing it? You're taking away from your development and your hero's journey. See, right now, you're on your hero's journey. Just like Batman had to go and conquer different battles, had to go on different missions, had different storylines, how every game has every storyline that you have to beat before you can complete the entirety of the game. This is what you are in right now. So yes, you will have friends that you've been close with for years depart from you because that is what your hero's journey requires. You will have people that you depended on leave, fold up, not be able to elevate with you because as you increase as you learn and as you grow, as the soul gets more evolved, you'll begin to realize that these people can't go with you. So as that plane takes off, as everybody buckles in, you'll realize that everyone that is with you is supposed to be with you. But that is the hero's journey. The thinking of, damn, why can't the people I've been with stay with me? Why haven't, why the girl that I've been with not come with me? Because that's not what your story requires. So the more time you spend on doing the work, the more time you spend on pushing your personal brand, the more time you spend on being the individual you want to be and not being around anything that is not conducive to that. So partying is not conducive to you being the highest version of yourself. Drinking is not conducive to you being the highest version of yourself. Smoking weed and vapes and all of these different things are not conducive to you being the highest version of yourself. So you, in this current moment, have to take charge of your life and decide, okay, what is my life going to consist of when I'm 25, when I'm 26, when I'm 27? Because then you get to ask yourself, okay, what have I actually done? What have I accomplished? What have I set in stone? Who have I helped? What lives have I changed? But right now at 20, 21, 22, 23, bro, you need to be focusing on instilling your own inner legacy, your own inner focus. You need to become so disciplined that no distraction can even tempt you. Your temptation is like slim to none, bro. It's to the point where, bro, you're so disciplined that even your distractions don't even want to come near you, bro. It's to the point where like the devil doesn't even want to fuck with you because it's a waste of time. You need to get so focused to where like things are so unattractive that are destructive, that's like all you can do is just win. But that requires you to become the 1% male. That requires you to become the most articulate male. That requires you to become the most physically strongest, aesthetic, and overall healthiest man. So the things that is required of you are going to take a lot out of you. But the work you're doing now is of inevitably setting up your return on investment. Me investing into my brand now and being broke is inevitably setting me up to be rich. That makes literally the most sense, bro. But right now, you want it right now. And I'm here to tell you that it's just not time yet, bro. It's just not time yet, bro. You want the girl right now. It's just not time yet, bro. It's just not time. And you have to live with that. So when those things come, you know exactly what you are dealing with. I'm going to leave you with this, right? Would you rather be the male that knows exactly what to do and is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, rather than being blessed, rather than being virtuous, rather than being all the things that require hard work and require the lesson to be obtained and comprehend, and be that person and not know exactly what to do at any moment in time, and at any moment you could lose it all? Or would you rather be the man that has learned the art of discipline, that has learned the art of conversation, has learned the art of literally dominating any presence, any room, any woman, anything that you want is your oyster, literally, that you could crack at any time, knowing exactly what is needed of you by the service of God? Do you want to be that man? Because if you want to be that man, it requires you to be a certain stature. And that certain stature is required with hard work, dedication, and discipline. It's simple, but it's not easy. Simple, but it's not easy. So now you have to ask yourself, okay, I want to be the superior man. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to have fun like everybody else. I don't want to drink and smoke like everybody else. I don't want everybody else's problem. I don't want to be in this large ass pool with everybody else. I want to do my own thing. And I want everybody else to wonder, like, how did he do it? How did it get done? Be that guy. Be that person. And I promise you, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, 7 years from now, this epiphany will hit you. You may even watch this video right now and come back to it because it's just so fucking ironic. And you'll tell yourself, I'm so glad I made the decision to follow my morals and be myself. I'm so glad I made the decision to follow the Most High and follow my journey instead of trying to live everybody else's life. And what will happen in that current moment today is when you look back, oh my God, bro. I couldn't see life no other way. Love y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's keep running up the channel. Let's blow this motherfucking channel up. Let's get this channel to the world. Let's get the world this word. Let's get this shit to the people. Hey, love y'all, man. For real. I'm out.